Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Team Landed It. So in today's video it's going to be a little different. Basically in today's video I'm going to be talking about my secret addiction to, well, GTRs and cars. I'm a huge car enthusiast. I'm only 14 but I'm still a really huge car enthusiast. I'm even bigger to GTRs. So in today's video I'm just going to explain how did I become an enthusiast, and tell her some cool stuff as well. So in today's video, basically since about 10 years age, I become the biggest enthusiast of cars in the world, because I always knew 7 years today I will be allowed to learn to drive and have my own car. Because when I'm older, I want to be a mechanic. That's why I've taken school. Also, I want to do good at websites, and I also took web work. But mostly, I'm going to be sticking around to engineering today's video, guys. So I'm in year 10 right now, and I've always dreamt of being a mechanic, fixing up cars and that. And through the years, I've got to know bigger cars. I've known how to fit certain stuff to cars, how to check for the problem, everything. But since 10 years old, I've always loved cars, because since 10, since 10 years, I was fortunate enough to go to this place in Cardiff, near enough where I live, and it's called Young Drivers. You might have heard of it. It's a British training thing, but from 10 or 11 up to 17, you're allowed to drive up there, learn to drive and that. So I always loved doing that. So I went and drove a Seat Ibiza. But then about a year later, my family surprised me with a gift to drive a Maserati Gran Turismo. I love that car. The only ever supercar that I actually ever drove. But then 2 years onto that, I was also fortunate to drive a Lamborghini Gallardo. You might say it differently, that's the way I say it. But I actually did upload that video onto my channel. It's actually the second most popular video on my channel with over 300 views, guys. That is a big accomplishment for me. I always dreamt of driving Lamborghini. I really want to own a Lamborghini. But so we're moving on a few years now. But we're moving on a year now. So it was around, when I drove the Lamborghini, it was 2 years ago, so it was around 2015, 2014. So after I drove the Lamborghini, I knew I wanted to drive a Lamborghini again, but I got through the years and I discovered this car called the Nissan GTR. When I was going to do Young Drivers, I seen the car, but I didn't know what kind of make it was. But then it was it was a grey Nissan GTR, and it was the 2010 version then, and I instantly fell in love with that car, guys. It just looks beautiful. It's the most beautiful car in the world I've ever seen. I've actually got a Nissan GTR on GTA, but it's obviously the LG RH8 on GTA. It's a white with a carbon GT wing, and it's got all the maxed out. It's everything. I love it, guys. It's my favorite car on GTA. I'd say before the Banshee. But this year I am fortunate enough to drive a Nissan GTR, the dream car I always dreamt about driving and owning. Ever since I seen that car in Cardiff, I've loved every video with a Nissan GTR, like Harry Main got one, Tanner Fox, FaZe Adapt, and I just love, and Roman Atwood. I love all their channels. I watch all of them. But the one GTR that stand out to me is Tanner Fox's GTR 2017, which has got the Grok kind of colour car, Grokzilla, and the GT wing on the back. I love that car. It's such a beautiful car. But if I could ever want it to be a bright white with the extended fenders, black wheels, and a carbon GT wing on the back, and it'd be fully white. Because I'd have it wrapped white and maybe a couple of decals on the side. But like, I'm such a big fan of GTRs, but that's probably one of my favorite car, well, my most favorite car in the world. Also my dream car. So let me explain a bit more for the GTR driving. So like I said, I am fortunate enough to drive a Nissan GTR. I'm hoping it's the 2017 version this year. I think I'm going to be driving that in April the 16th. It's for a birthday present because I was going to do stunt driving, but then I looked on where I went before to drive the Lamborghini and Maserati. The Lamborghini's on YouTube, obviously, but the Maserati weren't. I didn't have YouTube then. But like, I always want to go to do the GTR. I'm there because this is probably like a once in a lifetime opportunity to drive my favorite car in the world. Because you can be from like, you gotta be 5 foot tall and you gotta be from like 11 to drive it. I drove from it since I was like 12. But I love the cars here, guys. They got loads of cars up there. If you ever get the chance to go Landau Circuit, where I'm going, take that chance. You may never have the chance again. Remember, guys, to leave a like, subscribe, and comment if you would like to see another video again like this. But otherwise, Team Landit will see you in the next video. I hope you have enjoyed. Remember to leave some comments down below of what your favorite car is, and if you'd like to see not projects, like car videos on my channel, like reviewing my cars, like my cars and my mother's car and that. But if you are new to the channel, guys, remember to hit that like and comment and subscribe down below. And if if you are new to the channel, remember to turn notifications on. And Team Landit will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.